and form will be put aside. Hello at the Mausa Sports Center. Another encounter where once again Eswatini TV in conjunction with the Premier League of Eswatini and MTN have once again brought you the second Yellow Sunday for the year 2026, which marks the 18th game between the two sides, be it Moneni Pirates playing their 18th game of the season and Manzini Wanderers also playing their 18th game of the season. Now, I would say that it's a day where a lot is at stake in terms of what to expect. 3 points for the Buccaneers. The supporters, they know that 3 points could take them into the top 4 in terms of the log standing. And if you are a resident within the Manzini area, you have to understand that it's a game that divides two places in the city, be it for Moneni and the central area of the Manzini. Supporters having also attended the game in their numbers, considering the fact that it's a Yellow Sunday and it's a double-header. There was a first encounter that saw a goalless draw between Bavane Swallows and Green Mamba. Now, bringing you this encounter, this hot encounter of your leading commentator, Fabrice Musonera, in the company of Swallows and Sitang Senigati legend Tony Titi Tsabetse. I think I've enjoyed his company since we started this journey as Eswatini TV. Tsabetse, Sukvusere, what a day.
Sifusele Fabrice, Sifusele Babugele Makaya. What a day indeed. I mean, it's one of the debuts Labakona Lagangwan. The second after the Mbabane debut. So we're going to watch a very good football today, a very good game. And Kaba with Star Bonama Fireworks today.
All right, now we should be getting underway in a couple of minutes away, but just to give you some build-up, we look at maybe the home side, Buccaneers, the Moneni Pirates lineup. Koniso is the goalkeeper, Menzies Melani, the captain is in the defense, Ngosinati Shongwe, Mtogozi Sitachwago, Kolani Ngwenya, Senena Ngambule leading the strikers, Bonke Masiga, Innocent Bakule, Richard Ofusu, Spusiso Stole, and then there is also Sponero Viragate. What a strong side, Tony, considering the experience in this side have been lost since last year December.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the first 11, the back three, they are playing a 3-5-2 with the back three men, Samkelo and Gosinati playing at the back, and the front two, Senanelo and Wakile, hoping Gutsinam Tabatai Tolinet, and then you've got the 5 in the midfield, Innocent Pakule, Richard Opusu, Mtogozes Lachuago, Santos of Vilagati, and Messi on the left-hand side.
Now, upon his return as the head coach, Nyanga Crookslope has made some changes that brings in number 5, Wanda Trego, the veteran. Everyone is waiting to see what he brings. But prior to that, there's goalkeeper Mario Napoleo, there's Subsiso Manana, Lindelo Adludlu, Sandile Masego, Sitem Konda, Abulachi, our refa, Mutlesiaya, and also you have to talk about the likes of Korisi. The intervention of a player like Wanda Trego. You've played with him, one of the best experienced players we've had in the country. Does it change the nature of this game, Tony?
Of course, I mean, you can't buy experience. So, yes, I'm 90 minutes, but let's cast that as taller. We hope he's not playing on the wing as usual. He's playing behind Neno, as a second striker. So, I hope he would add value to this Wanderers team.
Now, the two teams have made it to the facility here at the Mausa Sports Center. What a game we have in store. And just, Tony, just to remind the viewer at home that we are talking about two teams from one city, but looking at what they are standing, Moneni Pirates are standing number 8 on the MTN Premier League with 24 points. The Wanderers are at the bottom, Tony, with just 7 points in 17 games. They've only registered 1 victory since the beginning of the season. So Pirates 3 points could take them above the likes of Rangers and Tabanguru Celtics, considering that also Bavane Swallows failed to get 3 points against, against Green Mamba. Now, in terms of the leaders on the field, in terms of referees, we've got Ndimane Sanere Cedric. We've got also first assistant Tuala Banere. We've got also second assistant, who happens to be a female, Tony, something you should be proud of. Mamba Noroas Bongiwe on the left side of your screen, that's the second assistant. We've got fourth official, Stole Zama, and then match commissioner is Lamini Gilbert. Now, Cedric Sanere Ndimane, the man in the center, has managed to handle a couple of times. His last big encounter was between Young Buffaloes and Moneni Pirates, where Pirates will be happy to know that he was fair in all the judgments he made. So Tony, what's the expectation today in terms of on the field? What can we see from the two players?
Of course, we're going to see fireworks because it's a derby. But Moneni Pirates, they've got the advantage. I mean, they haven't lost in 7 games now. And as for Wanderers, I mean, they're coming here having lost all 4 games, the past 4 games. So for them, yeah, it's more than breaking a rise for Wanderers. It's the points. They need the points to survive relegation.
Now this side with the goalkeeper, so how critical has he been in terms of bringing this side to more of a dominating side? But we'll take to that as we look at the Buccaneers supporters. Look at the excitement. Quite reminding you that they had really a fortunate time, but now they're back to their days. Now, this is the side where we want to see the veteran. There is on the right side of your screen, Wanda Trego, wearing number 5. We want to see the performance. And what role has he been given to as a player? We know him as a winger. What do you see him today?
Yeah, of course, besides playing, he's got to lead. He's been a leader, he's been a captain as well. So he's got that. I think club background will make even the younger players motivated.
All right, so should that mean that you can also be back on the field? There he is, number 5, Wanda Samba Jaiva Ndego. What a career he's had as a player, be it internationally, especially in the Republic of South Africa. I wonder the meaning behind having a short sermon in front of your goal. But if it works for them, why not? The record said for the last 7 games, Tony.
Yeah.
I think you have to admit that they're having a form of their life. Maybe we'll talk about their coach, Matthews Chaka, also the record. But for now, it's on the field. Sife, another key defender in this Wanderers area. Former Bad Boys also player. It's been at the helm in that the magnitude of the game. Now let's see if there will be any surprises. Now Wanda looking for anyone in front there for the Manzini Wanderers supporters, expecting to see maybe Wanda to do some wonder here. And as a former football player tonight, I believe that first 2 to 3 minutes or 10 minutes, I would say, it's the time where the teams are studying each other. You want to see the counter-attacks. You want to see if your opponents will be in possession.
Yeah, Fabrice, and for the players, it's important that you get the first touch right, the first few minutes, get the first pass correct, so that you get motivated as well.
There is the 73-year-old Nyanga Krukslope back at the helm. Wow. And just having a conversation with him earlier on, he said, I'm back and I'm here to change things. So I can imagine at the age of 73, does he still have the knowledge required to take a team to the winning ways?
One thing about him is good with the young players. So I think Wonders, they chose the right time, the right coach at this time. And I think he's going to add value somehow.
Talking about value, the Moneni Pirates side can expect that maybe there will be some pressure coming from the other side. Now, that's the man with the history, Matthew Malazi Chaka, former Denver Sundowns. Talk about Manzini Wanderers. And in terms of legends in Mozambique, his name is up there. Today, he is now in charge. Since December last year, he's been given the chance to take the leadership at the Moneni Pirates after the departure of former Pirates coach Mek Mwase. So when you have coaches like Matthew Chaka Tony, it's enough to bring the confidence of the players. History says it. He's a legend, especially in his country, Mozambique. I think they have the best record about him.
He is a legend, I mean, of course, but what I like more about him is the style of play. So it suits Moneni Pirates well.
Now, this is a chance to see if there is, but it'll be hard to tell if it's a penalty. We'll get to back to that rather. was involved in that moment. Look at the reflection for those who are having a sip. Now, refs seem to have not done anything about it. Now, Manzini Wanderers with the ball now as we speak. To the Buccaneers. Tony, this game reminds me, the expectation was to see them getting 3 points, and they did. And you have some of the key players like Gosnat Shongwe, the number 6 in that defense. Yeah. And let's see, experience could be key, especially for Manzini Wanderers with a player like Wanda Shego. Now 3 minutes into the encounter. So I would say maybe it's what the football language says, free roll.
Yeah, he is playing as a free roll. He's playing as a second striker, but you can tell that he's free to move, of which I think it suits him at this time and his age. You can't play as a winger, can play him as a winger, so I think it suits him there.
Talking about being able to do things, Manzi, the Buccaneers captain, was involved today. One of the players also to have played a couple of games for the longest time here in the M10 Premier League. Let's see, Andras, they are trying to keep the ball in the midfield. Now, Pirates, Kolani looking for Kambule there, but nice decision by Mario Jamin, the Wanderers goalkeeper, quickly giving it to number 15, but now taken by the number 4 Manana. Back to Mario. Oh, that's a mistake. Is there a chance for the Buccaneers? But the number 4 Subsisos Pamandla was ever present. These are the mistakes, Tony, I think the Wanderers side should avoid, because the Buccaneers can head them.
Yeah, still early in the game. Still early in the game, and there's a careless pass from the Wanderers defender there. I think he was too relaxed, and you can't get relaxed in this kind of a game, especially when you need these points.
Now goalkeeper Mario Chamin. Can imagine, Tony, look at the records of the Manzini Wanderers side. Their last win was against Ubombo Sugar, 15th of December. Since then it's been loss.
Yeah, that was the only win so far this season, and the others were 4 draws, and they lost 12, which is a little bit too much for a team of Wanderers caliber.
Now Korani trying to release that ball to Vilagati. Now there goes the Buccaneers midfield, Mushesiaya. Now Mushe, beautiful interchange to Wanda. It's like he's enjoying himself. Wanda, Sife. Back to Sife again. Now gets to Manana. Now these number 2, Lindola Lulu. Coach Tony, if it is to happen, can they really say, you never know? They might be safe at some point. You never know, Tony.
Yeah, it's for me, it's a little bit too late for them. You look at the 7 points that they have now, and the games that they still have to play. So it might happen because this is football, but it's a bit too late.
Now the on the side, I've got a corner taken quickly by Clement Gonyane, the number 15. But the Buccaneers seem to be wanting to keep their record very, very intact. Tony, when looking at the last 5 games of this Moneni Pirates side, you would say maybe they're a tough side. I mean, if you manage to get a victory against Young Buffaloes, Royal Leopards, and the Zulu United this season, then it tells you that you're an attractive side to watch. Now, quickly, Wanderers in charge now, but quickly well defended by the white and black side. Running on the left side. Now, Bosnati, Shomwe. Once again, a reminder that Eswatini TV is one way of ensuring that they meet you at the point of your need. You don't have to really come to the stadium if you couldn't make it, but you're watching it live. Now, of course, too, but clever idea, but the execution was quite difficult. Now, when you talk about this bench, you talk about what this team can bring. They are trying, Tony. They are reviving the Moneni Pirates we used to know back in the days. Slowly, surely, we will get to see once again the Buccaneers that we once knew in the kingdom.
Of course, I mean, Fabrice, they're playing exciting football with the likes of Biko. Today is on the bench. We hope to see him before the game ends today.
Now, Siaya Mushe looking for one at the front, but easily handed to goalkeeper Tuniso. Now, Stole. Fusu. Stole. And it's a bit of a touch, but referee Dimani was able to note that. I'd say the game a little bit different from what we watched earlier on prior to this encounter. That is the number 13 Samuel. And talk about referee Ndimane Cedric. In your days, Tony, was he fair to you during your days as a player?
I wouldn't really look at the referees. I will focus more on the game, so I will also encourage the players to focus more on the game.
All right. On here at the Mavso Sports Center, supporters waiting patiently. Who has it today? Who stand a chance to really get 3 points now? And considering that yesterday was Valentine's, for those who came with their partners, enjoying their beverages, and knowing that in the kingdom it's that season where we call it the Marura season. So it's a time to finish your thirst with a drink. Now, Andras have some really work to do, especially at the back, the likes of Sifem Konda and Fesiaya. Now there is Stole, the number 19 for Moneni Pirates, or rather Manzini, in charge of things now. This is Wanderers. Can't really keep the ball for the longest time. Back to Fusu. Fusu gets to Stole. And it's a throw for the Buccaneers. What seems to be the problem? If maybe you're watching this first 10 minutes, Tony, could you maybe sense where the Wanderers side have been losing it the entire season? They seem not to keeping the ball for the longest time.
Of course, I mean, the mentality is different for both sides. Moneni Pirates, they come here with the mentality of winning, and at the same time, Manzini Wanderers. If you are a player, Manzini Wanderers player now, you come with the mentality that if we score first, you want the game to finish at that moment. But if they score first, it is like the game is over. So we've got two different mentalities for the teams.
Spot on by the second assistant referee Bongiwe, on top of your screen, and it was an offside. Now, Tony, just looking at once again the last time Manzini Wanderers managed to defeat Moneni Pirates. You'd have to go back to 2023 in May.
That's a long time.
Yeah, 2023 May. That was a 2-goal deficit to Moneni Pirates. So it's over almost 2 years since the last time the Buccaneers faced a defeat against their neighbors, Wanderers. But in terms of the Buccaneers themselves this season, Tony, their last defeat was against Tabangulu Celtics. You say maybe it says they're having a good season, Tony.
They are having a good season. I mean, if you consider that as of now, they've gone 7 games without losing. So yes, they must turn these draws into wins so that they can challenge for the title.
Now 13 games played in the first half, and you could see the better performance. And this man right here, confidently, he is back and is ready to bounce back. Now, a reminder that this is his first game, Tony, this season as the Manzini Wanderers coach. So he was never there since the return of the team after that High Court saga where the team was in and out of the court. So it was the first game in charge. Otherwise, for the Buccaneers, the expectation is let's keep on winning and see where it goes. Now, Nkambule at the front. Is there a chance? Free kick. And it's in a danger area, Tony.
It's very dangerous. I mean, that was clumsy from Manzini Wanderers. Now they have to defend. If it is possible that maybe Moneni will score a goal.
Now spot on from the center man, the referee, that is Cedric Ndimane, the ref of the day, handling matters between the two Manzini Giants. Now who takes it? It's a chance to see also some words of some exchange between DC Manze, the number 24, and number 14, Bonke Masiga. Now looks like the veteran captain could take it, or Tkolani could take it. Menzi with a shot. Ooh, what a try by the captain Menzi. That was in, Tony. Some hard work from goalkeeper Mario Chamine. A little bit of a smile to the supporters. Hard work from the captain Simelane. What a try, Tony. That was in. If there was no touch, which I want to believe there was a touch, but I don't see the corner kick being given, but there seemed to be a touch.
Yeah, it does look like there is a touch, slight touch, yeah.
Slight touch, but
it was a well-taken shot.
Goalkeeper really was in a better position to see that. This is what you want to see from your man, the captain. Being there for the team, taking chances, leading the rest of the group.
Yeah, you got to lead by example, and he's been doing that for a couple of years now. He's also doing that now.
Now, Manzini Wanderers, there's a chance for the number 14, that is Fundo Ngambule, quickly, but I think clear really to worry the Pirates defense. A mixture of kids. Sometimes they're in red, sometimes they're in black. But what stays is that they're the Buccaneers and their supporters with loyalty. Now, Andres, also a reminder that he is so expressing his emotions at the moment, believing that maybe his defense was a little bit reckless. He's talking about how Wanderers, Chani, it was just a quick in and quick out in this year's Ingonyama Cup knockout tournament. So they are no more in the remaining stages of the competition.
Yeah, I think for them, it's okay to focus on the league because they want to survive in the league. So the Ingonyama Cup, maybe they will shift their focus. So it's okay that they're already knocked out.
Now, Wanderers looking like they want to show some strength in the midfield. Before headed there by Spamandla. But number 24, quickly Nzimanze. Is a chance for the Buccaneers, but Ngambule, in as much as he was in a hurry, but it was an offside position. Now 17 minutes have come and gone between the two sides. If it is to end like this, it will be another same story, same Wanderers yet to register second win. There was a little bit of a touch there from the number 17 Sbonelo Sansoviragati of Pirates. What a career he's having so far. Also, at his age now, he's played already for many teams, including a former side.
And of course, he is motivated. He's been called up for the national team, so he must be motivated as well.
It's Wanderers, but goalkeeper Mario Jamin handling very well that shot from Masiga, the number 14. Mario is the leading conceded goalkeeper in the entire season so far, considering that they are yet to clinch a second win of the season. The Buccaneers. Now, the change of the ball in the middle from the Pirates side. Ofosu looking for Ngwenya, but Mefesiaya was able to quickly announce his presence. Ooh, beautiful play there by the Wanderers side. Let's see, can this bear fruits? Now there's the Samba Jeva. Gets to the number 24. That is Nzimanze. The supporters applauding. What a shot! But ooh, maybe, Tony, maybe taking from what Nzimanze just did, maybe you can build from that. Maybe a little bit of presence in the midfield.
Yeah, I mean, of course, you play a couple of touches, 3-4 touches before you take a shot, so that might feel better from the Wanderers side.
Now, we've already played 20 minutes into the encounter, and both goalkeepers are yet to test the best experience in the game, but maybe for Mario, there was that free kick from Captain Menzi. So why not say we have really seen where the direction of this encounter could be heading, opinion-wise. Now, Wanda. Ooh, too long for the number 10, Masego Sandile. Menzi back to goalkeeper, or rather to the other defender, number 6, Shongwe, and gets to the number 19, Story, quickly in the danger area. The Buccaneers are trying their best, but quickly responding is the number 13, somewhere. Ooh, a little bit of here and there, but the decision has been made by the center man, that is Ndimane Cedric. This man right here, that was a little bit of a tactic, because having lost the ball, one would say it was gone. Cross in the box, but looking for Ngambule and the rest, but well handled by goalkeeper Mario Jasmine. Has the game lived up to the expectations so far, Tony? 21 minutes into the game.
No, not yet, Fabrice. I think Moneni Pirates, they're still trying to find their feet. They haven't passed the ball the way we know. As for Wanderers, I mean, the 0-0 for now is okay for them, because they don't want to concede as early as 20 minutes.
Oh, there goes a chance for the Buccaneers, but well handled by the midfield. Let's see. Oof. Ooh, beautiful turn there by Togozisi. Oh, beautiful play. I would say it goes to the number 19, that is Stole, but loses the ball. Back to Wanderers Yaya. Look what it means to them. They're back in their numbers, Tony. The Buccaneers.
Of course, man, if they are winning, I mean, Moneni Pirates fans that are doing justice to the team. They're supporting the team. As long as you're winning, supporters will come back to the stadium.
They are up on their feet, and they know this is when they need to be there for the team. Let's see. It is not over, Masiga, but he's been awarded a free kick. Now this man right here, He wants a first game, first win. His first encounter today is against the neighbors. It's a tough decision, but not to the jubilant supporters. Menzi era, but Gambole has been called to order. Look how happy they are. Look how excited and really they look. There is Matthew Chaka Chaka. It's a day where he believes now they could hurt the neighbors. Someone, it's Wanda, waiting to see those runs that he used to have. Samba Jaiva during his days alongside the man right here in the studio, Tony Titsavetse. So it is to see if he really still has got what it takes. But from what we've been told, he's a game changer. So we are waiting to see. A reminder that the first encounter that played here at the Mafsa Sports Center, Bamane Swallows played to a goalless draw to Green Mamba. Changes everything in the table, but doesn't change much to the Buccaneers, who are saying up the Buccaneers. If you are from Moneni, outside the Moneni area, then it's your chance. Now, first corner for Moneni Pirates to be taken by number 17, that is Viragati. Crossing the box is their chance, but Manzini takes a shot, well blocked by Sitre. Again, Viragati cleared by Samuel. Now, Innocent Kapule decide to back to the goalkeeper. So for everyone to gain position now, haven't really seen anything threatening from each side. You're looking at the records of the Manzini Wanderers side, it is absolutely frustrating in terms of what they have achieved so far. Just a win in 17 games. It's too much to me.
It is frustrating. I mean, as for the players, you come in this game, you're not sure what you're going to get, what you're going to give. You ended up being confused. But with the signings of these senior players, I think it will help them.
Now, somewhere for Wanderers, number 13. Let's see, holding the ball, controlling very well so far the midfield. Is there a chance maybe for this Manzini Wanderers to display better football? Now gets to Clement, number 15. Let's see if there's a chance for their number 2, Indela to overtake. Solely of Money Pirates, but it's a throw for the Buccaneers. Samuel. First touch is becoming a problem. Now, Gambude for the Buccaneers. In the box is Masiga. Takes a shot, but nothing really to worry. Goalkeeper Mario Chamin. They want more. The Buccaneers supporters, they want more. This is not enough for them. I mean, if you are from beating Young Buffaloes, Eswatini United, and Royal Leopard, what could stop you from hurting your neighbors? Kolani turns to Innocent. Stole it. Ofos gets Masiga. Siga gets it. The ever-present general. I would say I've loved to see how this number 10, Sandy Masego, could just maybe be a little bit of a difference in this midfield of the Manzini Wanderers, Tony. When you look at player by player, they're not a bad side, really, Manzini Wanderers. But then it's a problem when it comes to being a collective team so far, Tony.
Yeah, they're not a bad player. I mean, they're not bad players. The difference is too little, especially for the number 10. You expect him to pass the ball forward, make runs forward, but he's comfortable on the ball. So most of these Wanderers players, they are also comfortable on the ball.
Manzi, one of the longest Premier League players present up to date. I have to mention him, likes of Samba Chaiva, Sandile, Saviro Kametso, all those ones having played more than 10 Premier League seasons. Now, let's see if there's a chance for the Buccaneers. That is in the middle. Let's see. Troubles ringing for the Wanderers side. Ofosu on the right side. Stolle is in the mix of things. Does he take a cross? Let's wait and see. Teasing Stolle. Teasing Stolle. Releases the ball. Who gets it? There's a chance for Innocent Pakule. He's complaining that I managed to get the ball, but the man is saying your last chance. You can't really behave in that manner, because if you do that, then next time it's a card. Let's take a look at how the story unfolded. He really went to the ball, but how he came, maybe it's where it is likely to be a problem, because if he was to get the player 20, those are chances of career-ending injuries.
Yeah, just lunging. I mean, it's a foul in all English. I told a very red card.
Eagerly waiting for the goal. Shongwe. Menzi. Back to Menzi. Kolani. But there's really lack of motivation is being noted here. They're not pressing hard, Tony. They're not really giving the Buccaneers a hard time. That is Innocent Pakule. Innocent gets Menzi, the ever-present for Pirates. Shongwe. Shongwe. Back to Iniso. Clears the ball to the front. Is there anyone? Let's see if Ofusu is there, but Mario in the right and perfect position in terms of handling the situation. If Wanderers was to win this game, it will be their second victory of the season, moving them up to 10 points. Maybe supporters could start dreaming. Oh, Samba Chaiva, what a chance. He must have liked that, Tony. That's what you want to see from him.
Yeah, I mean, he's good at taking long-range shots. But I think maybe he should have brought that one down and taken extra touch before he took a shot. But he's good at that. So no offense in trying.
The question still remains, when will this man hang his boots? If Tony Tititsavetse, if Taribo Bembe and the likes have managed to call it quit, wonder when can we expect that? We're still enjoying you though, alongside the likes of Felix Barenhorst. So there are many who are still in action. Once again, brings up that question to say maybe if the odd ones are still in action, it means we're not producing enough young ones, Tony, to help us for the future. Now Innocent quickly gets to Golani. Stolle. Finding that right backside so far. Now gets to Masiga Ofosu. Pakule Fongambule, but too long. Commits. Siaya gets it. Number 10 for Manzini Wanderers there. Sandile Masego is in action as well. Manzi. I've loved the control of this Pirates defense, Tony. They are calm, they are disciplined, they are very intact. Ooh, beautiful play by Ofosu to Pakule. Look at that, Shongwe to Stolle. Lack of enough pressing from the West Lines. Menzi looking for Ngambule. Still a chance, but Wanderers are quickly responding. 33 minutes so far in action here at the Mavso Sports Center. No goal, no threatening moments in the encounter. Just highlighting one moment that maybe we saw Menzi Simelane for Pirates taking that free kick. But the rest has been just a normal day for both sides. And if we're to be honest, the draw really does not favor that much the central side of Manzini, which is Manzini Wanderers. Is there a chance? Ooh, there was a little bit of panic between Shongwe and Kuniso. Such things happen, but you'd expect a player like Shongwe of his caliber really to handle things properly.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to clear the ball. Shong was supposed to clear the ball earlier before it reaches Nyao. But there's poor communication there, which might have led into a goal.
Now, there's an action. Fundo Ngamburo was pushing, but there was a miscommunication between Shongwe, number 6, and his goalkeeper, Nyao. But luckily, they managed to get away with that. A kick, but Sia Mushe get a chance, but Korani holding so perfectly that midfield. Now they have really turned up. The Manzini Wanderers supporters. Things might not be going well, but they will remain loyal to the team. Now let's see. A beautiful play there by Gambure. A little bit of contact from the Buccaneers, but I think there was a clash between the two players. We'll get a view. We can see the pen coming from the Wanderers side, number 13, Samuel. That's been really, really painful when jumping like that in the air. Then you are in contact with the opponent player. And as much as he's on the ground, but a yellow card awaits him. That's the moment, Tony. Jumps, managed to get him, caught him on the left foot. Now 9 minutes only before we head into the first half break. All right, yellow card has been given to Innocent Pakule, beg your pardon, not the number 13 somewhere of Wanderers. It's been given to Innocent Pakule of Moneni Pirates, which means now, being a destroyer in that midfield of Moneni Pirates, he's going to have to be careful, Tony, because anything else, another yellow card, and his day will be ended.
Not intelligent enough. There was no need for the tackling. It's way just around the center. There was no need, and it's the second time. He's doing it for the second time, so he's one of the players that is robust, but now he needs to be very careful, otherwise he won't finish this game.
Now, if he wants to keep it up, then behavior will be the utmost. Now, Sihle to take the free kick. Gets number 10, Sunday Masego, but loses the ball. Gets to Samuel, number 13. Sihle. Nothing to worry there, as the ball now is in the hands of the Buccaneers. But them, their supporters, are eagerly waiting. They know that they have been on a winning strike, so they want to do it as well. Now, beautiful play from the defense there. That is Ngambule Mfundo. Beautiful play between Sego, the number 10, Sandire. And then you ask yourself, maybe he could have been selfish, Tony, take his own shot. The story could be different as we speak. But nevertheless, he has really impressed almost everyone here so far. So looking at these Pirates, Tony, I know we only don't play the league locally, but would you fancy them to once again reach to the finals of the Ngwenyama Cup, just like last year?
It is different. The Ngwenyama Cup final is a little bit different because there you play 5 games to get to the final, and it depends who you're playing against. So the mentality might change in there. But with this kind of performance, the first almost 40 minutes, not so good from the Moneni Pirates side. You'll expect them to put a little bit of pressure, go Wanderers, but at the current moment, they are not doing that.
Now, in a short while, we'll be heading into the first half break, and we are yet to see who wants it more. Now, second corner for the Buccaneers in this first half. A little bit of disturbance in terms of who wants to take the penalty more. Now, Korani Cyprian is going to take it, quickly takes it. But the ref is not happy with the decision. And he was assisted by the number 19 rather, Stole. Shomwe raising a concern that he feels like the ball rather is quite far. Kulani takes a corner kick, but general, nothing really too early. Mario. A lot of changes and a lot of tactics will be discussed in the first half break, Tony, and we might see some surprises come second half.
Of course, Fabrice, I mean, you'll expect Moneni Pirates side, which we thought by this time they'll be leading, to introduce the likes of Bigo, because at the current moment they've had 2 shots on target, and they were not threatening Manzini Wanderers at all.
Now talking about Biko, one of the key players in this Buccaneers camp. I'm talking about their camp. You have also the presence of some senior players. So no excuse is expected from the black and white side of Manzini, and maybe slightly for the maroon and white side, Manzini Wanderers. You could turn a blind eye, say it hasn't been a good season, a lot is not going well. Now Pakule Innocent on a yellow card already. Now both teams really failing to keep the ball. Now Wanda Tego, Wanda interchanging the ball with the number 24 Simanza, but it's back to the Buccaneers. Let's see if there is a story to tell. Viragati quickly, General gets to Korani. Oh, it's a foul to the Buccaneers, or rather to the maroon and white side. So anything could happen before we head to the break. 3 minutes to go. So any changes? Who needs more changes, Tony? Looking at the first 45 minutes?
For me, I think Moneni needs to change the game around. They've been on a winning track. Of course, they need the win, the 3 points today. But Wanderers needed more. But for Wanderers, a point for them will be better than getting nothing. So for team of Moneni Pirates, you'll expect them to come back, change side.
Oh, is that a chance? Ofosu. Ofosu is getting Gambure. It's a chance. Gambure with the yeah, but that was really a bit tight and long for the Moneni side. Great opportunity. if they keep in throwing balls like that, I think it's going to be a very, very, very positive day for the Buccaneers. But well job done by the captain, Sitam Konda, the number 6 there. Now, Wanda! Oof. Second shot of the veteran. The man has announced himself once again. Now, if you thought he was done, he still has it, considering the distance. Not a bad try, Tony.
Not bad at all. I mean, if you look at it, I mean, this is his second shot now. He's the only one that's player that is taking shots at goal. So that's the experience.
Now a minute away, we're a minute away from the official 45 minutes of the first encounter. How quickly Shongwe. And oh, it's quite a relaxed decision. Now a quick correction, Tony. I think there has been a mixed in the jerseys numbers between the number 2 for Manzini Wanderers and number 6. So number 2 Sifram Kona, and then number 6, number 4 rather.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Sifram Kona, and number 6 Subsiso Spamandla.
Yeah.
So if you are not to recognize the mix of the jerseys, then you might find yourself referring to the other one. Now it's a chance for the Buccaneers to also defend another opportunity of Fosu. Nothing worries him. The ball is still in play. It's a Chen Fundo, but 2 minutes have been added on for the first 45 minutes. We haven't seen anything threatening from both sides, but there is a chance that maybe second half has got a lot to offer. And I would say maybe the Buccaneers, with the kind of form they're in, they seem to be having the advantage heading into the encounter. Probably another corner, or the free kick, not corner, free kick awarded by Cedric, the man in the center. So expressing his opinion to say, if you really believe in me, you can believe in what I'm doing. It's a chance for the Buccaneers. Now, Joe General, but nice try. The intention was to see if he can get the ball to Ofosu. Clement with the throw. Takes a shot. Blocked. There's a confusion. Ofosu. There's a confusion that Tony, maybe it did hit the ref. Last time I checked, they do say that a ref is considered as a stone in the field of play, so it's not a human being. So if a ball hits him, the ball has hit the stone. But in dying moments, then it's a difficult situation. Now, at any moments from now, Cedric Timane will be bringing us to the end of this first 45 minutes. Tony, what did you make of this 45 minutes for you?
Not what we expected from both sides. Yes, you can tell that Manzini Wanderers is a bit shaky. They're not motivated. But for Moneni Pirates side, you expected them to force errors, force Wanderers to make mistakes. But at the current moment, they are keeping the ball well, they are passing the ball around, but at the wrong area. So they cannot hit Manzini Wanderers.
They have the man in the center, Dimane Sane Cedric, has brought us to the end of the first 45 minutes. Only one yellow card has been issued so far that was given to the Buccaneers defender, Innocent Pakule. Otherwise, for this man right here, it is his first encounter since his return, the 73-year-old, that is Nyanga Krukslope. And then for this man here, the veteran, he has announced his presence for those who believe that maybe he still has a lot to offer. What a first 45 minutes we've enjoyed here at the Mavso Sports Center. I would say there's a lot to expect in the second half. Changes are expected. Tony did mention about key players that we could see in the second half. And once again, temperatures allowing maybe momentum in this counter. We will say that this game has a lot yet to offer Tony.
Yeah, of course, Fabrice, we expect a change in the second half. We expect Moneni Pirates to put more pressure on Wanderers. For Wanderers, I think for now a point will be better for them. I mean, 4 games without a win, without a draw, a point will be better today.
Now, a point will be better for the Buccaneers. Now, once again, a view of some of the moments that you missed when you talk about this encounter. This is the early moments of the encounter. We saw goalkeeper Mario Jamin Kem coming out to save the day for the Buccaneers, for the Wanderers side. And then Manzini with that beautiful free kick where Mario was saved by the crossbar. And then there was Masiga with a couple of chances. Zimanze tried his best as well on the other side of Manzini, that is Wanderers. There was a corner kick, first one for the Buccaneers. Nothing was fruitful in terms of execution. And looking at how maybe also Mario did another save where I would say he was seen more working. But for the men we were waiting to see, had 2 shots so far. Can't really say that they were on target, but there was a moment of lack of concentration between Shongwe and Sonia, the goalkeeper of Buccaneers. And Masego got some errors also in the defense of Pirates, but Ofosu and Gambore at this moment here did very well to understand each other, but the well done job was executed by System Corner. But once again, the veteran showed that if nothing changes in the second half, maybe keep an eye on him because he could do anything. Zimanze with the cross in the box, nothing to worry goalkeeper at Puniso. So these are some of the moments really we are watching that we've enjoyed so far in the first 45 minutes. Nothing I would say really has stood up as the entire clinical moment that I would say has been the problem. There was also moments of panic in the midfield where I would say beautiful control by former Bavana Swallows player. But Tony will take a short break, and when we come back, it will be the return of the second half. And as we take a break, we hand over to our field reporter in the company of our analyst. That is Linda Tamin. Over to you, Ngos.
Nyalo, songatfola imali lephuma eMzansi ngahamba mali wakho. Tihlobo takho letise South Africa atisadzingi kusebenzisa tindlela letingumgunyati naletingakaphephi. Cela nothumela imali kutsi asebenzise iMomo app yase South Africa, click send now noma mukuru kuthumela namuhla. Imali ingena ngakuphathima kweliso. Momo akanamngcele.
Halftime lapha eMavuso Sports Center lapho khona kuthola namaqembu akhona lapha edolobheni la Manzini. Moneni Pirates 0, Manzini Wanderers 0. Igame lengazange sayibe lula njengoba siyibonile i-first half. Kuthi both teams awatholile ama-chances kodwa kwabatekeleli korako. Kodwa-ke bukeli mhlambe just to kwehlisa nje kancane amaphaphu nawe mhlambe nangabe uthanza yona iManzini Wanderers, uthanza yona iMoneni Pirates. Sasifuna nje mhlambe ukuwinisa noma wathi ukuthi MTN, because MTN Premier League le ekugcineni kwako konke and yellow Sunday kunama packages lengasho ukuthi mahle MTN lawaphethe. Nginayo isifiso wakasibanze lo tasicathathela nje ukuthi ingabe MTN ku Yellow Sunday yini la iphethe namuhla siphatheleni mafiswana namuhla Yellow Sunday MTN uphethe nanzi.
Well ngiyabonga Nkosi, hayi MTN uphekile namhla sithi ke kibo babukela abasemakhaya udlalelene ekhaya wonke stadium kudla kakhulu stadium njengoba ubona nje bakhona balandzeli batobukela yona ibhola yinhle ngicela uyabona nawe Dlamini MTN ke uphekile khona la kumavuso lesikwandile nje njengoba kuyi-Yellow Sunday sithi nje onke ama-customer la kusonzele etala lathenga ilula combo khona la kumagazebo efu khona lana ke emavuso siyabanika ke siphinde sibafakele yona leyo combo leyo labayithengako siphinde sibafakele enye mahala ngiyabhekisa nje customer uthenga ikhombo ya 250 siphinde sifakele omnye 250 sithi ke sisesenjalo sithi ke sikhumbuta ke ama-customer uthi lawo lahlele emakhaya noma ngabe ngikuphi nje lothenga ilula combo namhlanje ngoba kusombo ma-customer efu ashaya mahala ha sithi ke sikiyo ke le fake vibe spirit sithi ke ngalesibili kule nyanga nje lena nje ya February sithi abesihambisa bo 15,000 lapho khona ama-customer enda njani ukuthi angene kwawo nje ukuthi athenge elula combo from 25 emalangeni all the way up kuze kuthi ama-customer atokhona ukuthi angene kule competition.
Coach, ngimvile lo 50,000 ngiyahisheka kancane 15 uthi ngifaka malini kude ngawuqualifya for lo 15,000?
Kudinga ukuthi ama-customer athenge emalula combo from 25 emalangeni kuya etulu ema-combo ang-5 kuneya 25 neya 45 kuneya 95 neya 150 kanjalo neya 250 so lokho khona-ke wena Nkosi kuthi-ke mawuthenga icombo ya 25 emalangeni unema-entries lang-25 shothi mawuthenga 250 unema-entries lang-250 shokuthi-ke lapho unyusile ama-chances ukuthi ungawina-ke lapho Nkosi.
Namuhla ngiyakuva lokuthi uthi nawufaka emalula combo ushaya mahala kuphela nini?
So la bashaya mahala ke bashaya mahala up until midnight Nkosi uyashaya nje mahala langa lonke kuthi makuthi 12 ebusuku sayilapho ke soyabuya ushaya ngepackage yakho lenye Nkosi.
Siyabonga kakhulu.
Ngiyabonga kakhulu ukukhumbuta nje ama-customer efu ukuthi ya fake bapho saqhubeka ekuphela kwenyanga sinayo ke grand prize ya 100,000 lapho ke khona ama-customer lafake emalula combo onke lawo maviki soyaqhubeka fake emakhombo ataqhanza senhlanhleni ukuthi angawini kanjalo nje nema-tertiary students nawo ngisawakhumbute ukuthi ikhona i-competition yabo la kufake vibe la sithi khona ngekuthenga kwayo ilula combo irejistele lifomu lelikhona atakhona sesibeke efubeni nawo ngalesibili ukuthi awine bo-2,000 bo-2,000 ke sihambise 50 wabo sinike ema-students lasema-varsity noma-ke kuma-colleges khona la Eswatini.
Siyabonga. Sifiso wakasibanzi ke loyo ukhuluma tindzaba malula combo mhlambe kuhlomelisa noma kupha bona babukeli bukele ekhaya mhlambe nawe ungaba sethubeni ukuthi ungatufakela nje mhlambe leyo mali la ishoko asifiso ukuthi uyaqualifya ukuthi ungathola sizumbulu sa 15,000 malangeni kwatibani mhlambe icembu lakho ngento ladlala kahle namuhla kodwa ungaba semathubeni ukuthi uwine solo silapha emavuso Sports Center lapho khona kuthola netingqungqulu takhona ke kaManzini lokuyiMoneni Pirates nayo iManzini Wanderers kodwa siyabona ukuthi ingabe second half baqeqeshi balamaqembu lamabili Chaka Matthews Madlazi kuMoneni Pirates nyanga ezizwe ehlophe kuManzini Wanderers ngapha emachinga labatawuta nawo second half Fabrice Msonera na Tony Titi Tabetse. Back to you, comment report.
Now, indeed, it's a beautiful day here at the Mopsa Sports Center. Thank you very much to our field reporter, that is Linda Master Dlamini, just giving us an overview of some of the expectation from the title sponsors and those in charge of this encounter. Just a reminder, it's a Yellow Sunday, so that is expected. Now, Tony Titi Tabete is still next to me. Tony, you did talk about changes in terms of what to expect in the second half. At some point, we'll take a look at the states. But in terms of what maybe Wanderers side should do, what do you think? I mean, these are the states that says in terms of ball possession, they were a better side, but shots on target, you have to give it to the black and white side.
Yeah, I mean they look like a positioning agebo. But they are playing in the wrong areas because they are playing on their own half. So Abakon will attack as a result. Number shots on target. Abora would say Moneni Yona Lengatulu because Yona that's African MB.
Yeah, now a quick collection. There was a yellow card given to Innocent Pakule. So yes, that is one thing maybe we can quickly mention. Red card yet to be awarded. Fouls for 2 corners, 2-2, and offside 1 each side. So mathematically, Tony, what are you reading from these stats?
Kahle le game ithi 50-50 currently. At the moment sinobashilo sithi imoneni fanele ngabe ngetulu based on performance yabo labasuka kiyo nema games labawinile bona. For Wanderers it suits them. Lo 0-0 for now, it suits them. Even if they get a point, ngeke bacomplain kangako, even though ngeke libaphakamise kangakanani. But we're looking at Moneni Pirates side, lesicabanga ukuthi mhlambe kufanele ngabe bona sebakorile.
Now, when you look at the bench, you talked about some of the key players, including that number 7 on the bench, that is Bikos Barnes. Could we see him coming in and maybe change things for the Buccaneers, Tony?
Yeah, of course. I mean, they need someone Loganjalo that will take the defenders on, will get into the box and do his thing, drop a shoulder and take shots at goal, give those crosses. And of course, I think maybe Reckon Kakambuga might come in for the yellow card, like the number 12 for Moneni.
All right, on the other side of the Manzini, the Wanderers side, talk about what they have on the bench. We can see the likes of Mbenduro Masegu, Mnamuri Gift Ngambule. I think one would say maybe the expectation that was supposed to start, known as the team captain.
Yeah.
Would you bring him in the second half, Mnamuri Gift Ngambule?
I think Lugutangakali is because of the injury. I don't think Gutsi or Polegate, but under the circumstances, because they need the points, Wanderers. They don't need 1 point today, they need 3 points. But regardless, Mabatolel point go away because they lost the past 4 games.
That's the bench possible changes that we might see. Malandre Gusa is also there. We have also the likes of Loazi Webo. Some sort of warm-up in terms of keeping up the body fitness from these Manzini Wanderers players. There he is, the veteran, the legend himself, still in the field of play. He's not the captain, but he is the captain. Maybe
of course.
You understand football, you know what it means. He's not the captain, but he is the captain.
Yeah,
So
of course. Obviously.
he is the lead on the field of play. He seems to be enjoying himself, just like this man here in the stands. So now changes from both sides, Tony. Is there a tactical move from both sides?
No changes for now, but I think in the next 10 minutes or so, we'll see a few coming in, especially for Moneni Pirates if they want to win this game.
That is really a fantastic spell in the current season. So discussions ongoing with the second goalkeeper and also some of the other players say on one, just do what you do what we know you to do as the best. It's frustrated, really. Wonder what's been the problem. A wave of joy, and a joy that shows that they can wave their flags. They're having a good time, Tony. The supporters for Moneni Pirates. Now, hasn't been a change yet, but the expectation is they will do something about their players. So we have to wait and see. Talking about them now, Tony, their next encounter on the weekend of the 22nd, they will be playing Babane Highlanders. So it's a tough fixture. Pakule Innocent, the player with the yellow card in the first half, has to be really careful if he's to finish the remaining 45 minutes. Now we're underway for the second half. No changes have been made from both sides. So this means we are expected to see maybe changes in the later stages rather of this encounter. Ngambule for the Buccaneers. Rainy conditions also taking over here at the Mavuso Sports Center. Let's see if there's something that maybe might surprise us from the Wanderers side. It's a throw for Buccaneers that is stole it. It's a shot, but whoa! This is the moment. Whoa, beautiful. Masiga with a beautiful finish. Lapses in concentration in the Wanderers defense. And this young man right here in the midfield, he's been fantastic to watch in the first half. Right position, right moment, just being where he's supposed to be. And he received a beautiful ball, and there's no way to end that strike. What a finish, Tony.
What a finish, what a beautiful goal. And a costly mistake by Wanderers defender. You can never miss a ball in the 18 area. That was the cause of the goal. But there's a beautiful shot.
It's a beautiful shot. A courtesy of that pass coming from Ngambure, who realized that he didn't have to be selfish, but you can see that maybe there was a Superman who tried to, or rather, Sifle who tried to come into intervention, but it was too late. Beautiful finish, technically, everything that ball had. And the Buccaneers are up and flying with the lead just a minute in the second half. Oof, we're in for a beautiful second half. But quickly, Wanderers are looking to maybe equalize things. It's not over. There goes Ngambule, but in an offside position. This is where football will hurt you, Tony.
Yeah.
You just lose focus just a little bit at the beginning of the half, and then the game is gone.
Those are critical moments, Fabrice. The first 5 minutes of the game, the last 5 minutes of the first half, and the first 5 minutes of the second half, of which we have seen Moneni Pirates scoring a goal. And I think they did the right thing, Moneni Pirates. They needed a goal, and we might see even more goals now.
We might see more goals in that. Wanderers side. Something that we expected, but not really the manner why maybe they conceded that goal. He's not a happy man upon his return. As the young Aslope, the head coach, has had his glory days as a Manzini Wanderers player in the 1984, where they won both the league and the Trade Fair Cup. So his first appearance as a head coach for the very first time ever in his history was back in 2003. So he's been in and out for 23 years as a Manzini Wanderers coach. So he is Wanderers at heart as well.
He's seen it all. I mean, he's won things with cups with the Wanderers as well. So he's seen everything. And for me, he's the right person for these youngsters.
Bonke Masiga, the goal scorer, a player to watch so far in that midfield. He's had a wonderful day. So if things are to end like this, maybe could be awarded the man of the match award. So 4 minutes into the second half, and the Buccaneers are leading. Now Tony, some Buccaneers maybe who are wondering what this means if the game was to end like this, considering that Green Mamba and Babane Swallows played a draw. Green Mamba at 27 points, just like Rangers. We get to that. This is a chance for Wanderers. Was that a penalty? No. He managed to get the ball.
No.
He touched the ball.
Yeah.
Shonwe, spot on. That was touch, but he managed to get the ball. This man right here, the number 14, Linda Mfundo Gambure, complaining that maybe why was it not awarded?
Yeah, I mean, with a little bit of experience, you try and protect the ball there. Put the ball between you and the ball. Then if it touches you, then you can go down.
All right, now that means for the second half, first free kick for the Wanderers side, quickly taken. Well defended. Once again, back by Clement. And cleared by the Buccaneers. It's like Wanderers really have decided to wake up now, say this story should not end this way. We once again get a defeat. Now they've never won a game since the beginning of 2026. Now, General, experience at its best, Tony. I remember you did say that this is one of your best players in this Moneni Private side. That is the number 4, this one.
Yeah, I mean, his experience, I mean, is second to none. His touches in the midfield, and he's got an eye.
Oh, chance, but Ofosu, really, first touch was quite awful. Once again, a beautiful cross coming from this young man, Masiga, but Ofosu, as a winger, I think he could have done better. But I think, Tony, the game is taking another twist now. There is a hype in this game now.
Of course, I mean, the goal has changed everything now. Also, wonders must come out now.
Oh, and he's so likely to be careful there. Tony, we're talking about what this could mean for the league position. So with Green Mamba 7th with 27 points, if Pirates are to win this game, they'll be also equal with Green Mamba, just ahead of Green Mamba with goal differences. But remembering that locally we look at head-to-head, so we have to look at Pirates jumping to 7th position, while for Wanderers they'll just remain at the bottom. Be it 3 points, a draw or a win, they will just remain at the bottom of the table. Viragati gets Pakule. The maestro midfielder General gets Gwenya. Beautiful interchange between Gwenya and Viragati. Gwenya, oh, beautiful play, gets Ngambure Gwenya. That's a slow touch, but in response, the Wanderers side. See if they could travel this Wanderers side, but Sean were present to clear that. He's enjoyed his season so far with the partnership of Manzini.
Yeah, he has, I mean, with the experience of Manzi, I think he's guiding him well. And you can tell that he's getting experience as well.
I've always wanted to ask you, Tony, if Manzi is maybe the hardest defender you've ever faced locally.
A couple of times when I played him, he was not playing on my side, maybe as a centre back. So we hardly meet, but each time we meet, so of course, I had to come and talk.
Tony now taking the positives. Only Menz is not here to respond for himself. There is Tolani. Oh, beautiful idea by General Fachao. And there is an event that involves the ball touching the eye. Of course, we have to come to the rescue. Enzi Simelane showing some fair play to say Zimanze, the number 24, I didn't do it on purpose, it's just a game of football. Really seem to be struggling a little bit. Look at how they have attended in their numbers, the Buccaneer supporters. Moneni side of this Manzini. Cleared by Pakule. Oof, beautiful play by Stole. That was a beautiful, click. And number 15, that is Clement Gonyane, has been awarded a yellow card for just not being. Oof, that's clever.
Yeah.
That's content at its best.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's clever. Now, 9 minutes so far played, and we've enjoyed what Pirates are cooking. But who knows? Wanderers could change the story. It's a game of football. Here is the Koskola Masiga, Bonke Masiga. And really, if he's the main man in this midfield, because you look at the bench, there's a lot at stake for the midfield. Looks like a very intelligent player. Watched on his movement in the field of play. Smalane starts the build-up. Shongwe clears it. Oh, beautiful by Viragati. Let's see. Stole looking to cross in the box. Who is there? Well defended by Spamandla. But Kolani cleared by Samuel. Wanda. That's what we want to see. The protection of the ball, the experience. I think my expectation that one was I wanted to see him on the move, speed.
Yeah.
Everyone wanted to see that, but maybe the veterans, the 2-2 against each other. Only if they know how many games they have played in the Premier League. More than 300 each. So you can imagine the experience that both players have. So really dealing with some silly small mistakes from his defense, and it is Ngambule. Superman tries to gets Masiga rather. Ragazi. It's a chance for Tony when you're on the left foot. Ooh, that was too long in the field, but nothing really that they could do. I think at that moment, when I was expecting Kolani maybe to be a bit selfish and take a shot, the story could be different. If that was the idea, maybe we could be talking about something. He had a clear opportunity to take a shot.
Yeah, he wasn't in position of taking a shot. Unfortunately, he decided to cross the ball, and it was a little bit deep. That's why it went to the far post.
Now Masego, the number 10 of Manzini Wanderers. Look at this. Chance to take a shot, but decided to take a cross, only to get Ngambule, and was not in a right position maybe to head it into the net, and nothing was there to worry goalkeeper Mario Jamini. Now, there's a change coming in for the Manzini Wanderers. Coming in is number 19, Malwande Gwebu. Wait to see who is going to substituting. Now, is it a chance? Ngambule alone. Sifes back. There's a chance. Ooh! Oh! That is out of this world. That was in the net. Masiga with another opportunity. The crossbar. Tony. Textbook football, Tony.
That's good football. I think the Moneni team came a different side second half. Yeah, you can tell that the Wanderers defense is in tatters. You can tell there was a clear goal. It was written goal over it. Unfortunately, it went to the crossbar.
Now it's a chance for the Wanderers side to make that substitution. Maybe. Let's wait and see. The ball is not outside yet. So they would play until. And then, oof, you have to look at Ngambule. Gets it to Masiga. And at that moment, Maria is out. And nothing could be done. Oof, what a chance. What a miss. Just needed to hit it a bit low to get into the back of the net. What an opportunity. And I think Sikhe was really out of position, but this here, that's textbook finish, but what a miss. Pirates are their best. The Buccaneers showing why this season they're amongst the teams to watch. Now, see, Vilagachi. Fusu. It's a throw for now the Buccaneers. Now it's time for that change, Tony. We're waiting to see who Malwande Gusagwebu is going to replace. Now, meaning if Malwande Gusagwebu number 19 is in, it means also the number 13 of Manzini Wanderers, Samuel Abulaji, is out. So strengthening the midfield is now what Coach Nyanga Flope is working on. Samuel Abulaji didn't really have the bad first half. He played his fair game.
Yeah, of course, not a bad first half. but they've been caught chasing because Moneni is keeping the ball well. So I think the legs are getting tired now.
We are just 30 minutes away from the conclusion of this encounter. Siakralisa Akala. And you want to commit yourself from those comments, Tony, then it means they're sending a message to their neighbors saying, with how many amounts of game left before we conclude the season, these guys could be dropping to the relegation now. We're making an impact so far. Oh, corner kick now for the Wanderers side, courtesy of that defense from Moneni Pirates. Up and singing are the supporters. Up and singing are the supporters. Now quickly number 15, Fundo to take the gets in the box. Well defended by, and is so cleared by Stolen. And with fire. A little bit of lack of concentration in that midfield. Now seemingly keeping the ball very well so far. Now Malandi gets to Masego. Thinking was there, but the execution was quite poor. On the other side is a mixture of those who watched the first game are supporters from Babane Swallows, and the other side of Manzini Wanderers. They know that there's still time, but can they really change the story? Let's see. Masiga is on the move, gets the ball, but spot on by the ref, confirming that there was a foul rather. He's a very talented young man.
Yeah.
Masiga. Oh. It's a throw for Wanderers, quickly taken by Masego. No time to waste. Masego teasing. Does he get into the box? Gets back moving again. Crosses, shot, well handled by Torani. And it's another throw for the Wanderers side. Crossing the box. Wander with the touch. Let's see. All of a sudden, Manzini Wanderers looking like they want it more. But well controlled by the Buccaneers defense here. Still looking for Masiga, but it's working. Now, Tony, this is a total different half from what we've watched. Yes, this young man Masiga showed us some strength, but from what we saw in the first half, both teams seem to have upped their game.
Whatever that was said halftime, I think it worked for Moneni. Now they are attacking on both sides, left and the right, and they're taking shots at goal. So we might see another goal from Moneni.
Now Ofusu right there just fencing his chances, but really a threat it was. Let's see. We have the number 14, Undo Ragati, looking for Ngambule. Sifram Konda clears the ball, and it's a corner kick for the Manzini Wanderers side. Look how happy they look. Those are the Buccaneers supporters. Now, they're a team, Tony, yet to lose a Premier League game in 2026. Says a lot about their mentality. Shot, beautiful, but well handled by goalkeeper Tiniso. You say, Tony, saw that coming.
That's the first shot on target for Manzini Wanderers.
Seemingly, I have a lot to do in the second half. Once again, taking a look at that, coming from their defender, their captain Spamanda, but found Tiniso standing perfectly and well positioned. Now, quickly a throw, Siaya. Siaya looking for Masego, number 10 there. Cleared by Store. Gambule is at the front, but too long for the Buccaneers, number 9. Another talented young man, Tony.
Yeah.
Judging how he's been performing. And the brand at this moment, it's what is representing them these days. They are winning and winning and winning. It's changing with the midfield. Fetcher, Manzini. Rani with Belagati, but failed to bring it back in the field of play for the Buccaneers. I would say really, he played the player, not the ball.
But the ref has given it the other way.
Clear foul. He played the player, not the ball. He played the player, not the ball. Nowhere near he made a contact with the ball.
But the foul was given against Moneni.
Those messages really are starting to worry a lot of the supporters. Ukhalelani ngoba siyakudlalisa. Khona imvole kanjalo Tony.
That's teasing.
Ukhalelani ngoba siyakudlalisa. Loudly translated, why are you crying? Because we're teasing you. And I think this is an official game. So you can't say they're teasing them. Now the Buccaneers on the up front. That is Nkambule. Is there anyone in the post? Back to Ofusu. Well defended by Wanderer's side. So I can imagine how now the Manzini City will be towards the end of this evening, around 8 to 9 p.m. Considering the reaction from this game, Tony. If you live in Moneni,
Yeah.
you'll enjoy. If you live in central side of Manzini, then
Of course, for Moneni, the breaking rights, they will have. The 3 points, they will have. For Wanderers, it will be going back.
now Siaya Moshe getting the incoming number 19, that is Malandwe Webu, but Siaya throw for Wanderers, or rather corner kick throw. But before we take a corner kick, confirmation of substitution. Out number 27, Shansha Sunboy Villane. 27, Shansha Sunboy Villane in. Out number 2, Lindelwa Lulu. I want to say it's a chance that maybe Klopp is throwing in some offensive ideas. Let's see. Corner kick, 22 minutes before we conclude the encounter. Could we see a difference? Taking the box. Well cleared by the Pirates defenders. Spamandla. And Clement, another good player in this Manzini Wanderers side. Let's see. Sunboy, first touch already, but not fruitful. Masiga is applying pressure to the Wanderers defense. Oh, what a beauty, but couldn't reach really the original player. Sunboy gets Gwebu, but experience at its best from the captain, my captain, Menzies Melane. Showing strength, showing leadership, and showing how things are done. Sunboy. Okay, pick to Sunboy. Fancy cross into the box, beautiful. Another cross in the box. Is there any person? But It's too long and too strong for Fundo Ngambule, the number 40. 20 minutes to go. And there is the first change for the Buccaneers. In number 15, that is Andy Mamba. We wait to see who is going to replace, but we're waiting for the official moment for that change. There is Ngambule with the moment getting into the box. Masiga is there. Who takes a shot? No way. Tony, that was a chance to change things for the Buccaneers.
Should have taken a shot. I mean, he took the player in, took him on into the box, then he take a shot. But he was still looking for a pass. Then there was a missed pass. Then
now another substitution, but this time around for the Buccaneers. In number 15, that is Andy Lemamba, and out is number 14, the goal scorer Bonke Masiga. What a player he's been so far to Ashton. I'm surprised he's out.
yeah, I mean, what a player. I think maybe the legs they are gone now, but you expected he looks like a young boy. I think maybe 90 minutes for him. It's not bad. This is the goal, which I think there was a mistake from the defender.
Oof, that's a cracker. That's a finish and a half. That's a beauty from the Masiga, and he must be enjoying that, because wherever he is and wherever he is seated right now, the Masiga family must be proud of him after that beautiful finish. Now let's see, Menzi, can you take a cross? Can you do things differently? Pirates looking like they want it more. 18 minutes to go. What a game so far. Now Menzi. He gets Seth Kolani in the box. Beautiful headed, but missed a chance. Cleared by Wanda. I think there was contact between one of the Moneni Pirates player and the Wanderers player there in the box. We get a review. That's Siflem corner, but looks like he's okay. The player, I feel like Tony, they say he used to give you nightmares during your days as a player.
Of course, he was a Rupa's player. You will kick when you have to, but so you have to play away from him. If you want to dribble him now, while he's there, away from you.
Now let's see if there's a chance for the other side. Still time to change things. Undo takes it quickly, cross into the box, headed by. And take a chance. Masego crossing the box, but Spamandla gets Mulhlesiaya. Back to the defense, but Menzi standing still alongside the likes of General. Wanderers wanted more now. Quickly Andy Lemamba to Ngambule, but Shifan Konda like a rock, standing still. Oh, there's a chance from Gwebu Malwande, but couldn't really overtake. Now we are roughly 16 minutes away from the end of this encounter. Could be this a chance for Wanderers to clear the second half as a draw, but well defended by Sean. What a player he's been so far for the Pirates defense, Tony. I think for me, if one was to say hard work, this is where you find him, Sean.
Of course, I mean, and credit to Wanderers, they're putting pressure.
Chance! Now alarming to the Pirates defense, the two incoming substitutes, including this man, number 27, Sunboy Villane. He's been really a threat so far, but on the other hand, Ngambule has a chance to also change the story. Let's see. That was a shot. I think maybe if Korani was not there to block the view, we could be talking about a different story. Now, back in action now, Manzini Wanderers. Let's see. There goes their number 14, Fundo. Fundo crosses in the box. Who is there? Numbers are a problem in terms of going forward, but let's see. Things are not done. Seemingly, they look like they want it more than the leading side. So Tony, we did talk about Pirates. Their next game, they go to visit Mbabane Highlanders, while for Manzini Wanderers, maybe you have to talk about Sisonke. No, Siaya. Cross in the box, no. I want to clear that. Rani. General. Rani. Now, on the front foot is Sunboy and Malwande Kwebu. Now, confirmation of a foul in advantage. Look at how the Pirates coach Chaka Chaka is concerned. He's starting to feel the heat. He knows that any moment from now, this lead could get away. Now, he's commanding a substitution, if I'm not mistaken, Tony.
Yeah, of course.
He's commanding a substitution, and let's see. If my guess is right,
Yeah.
we might see Biko being on the...
Yeah, of course. I mean, Iwanderers is putting pressure on Moneni now, and if it wasn't good team, the final ball, abakhona ukutholana kahle lapha boxing, mhlambe ngabe sebalishayile igol.
Now, let's see. Wanda takes a shot, but too low. Too high. Too high. So, Tony, do you think this man right here now complaining? He's touching his thigh. Edge is not on his side, Tony. He wants to go down in the books of some of the players to have played Manzini Wanderers as well. Having played for Mbabane Swallows, the Pick Black Swallows. So, is it Manandi Chiefs as well?
Yes, it did.
So, you can imagine now. Only Mbabane Highlanders, maybe, amongst the teams he hasn't played for. And it's not over, you never know. Now, Sunboy, but... roughly 12 minutes to go before we end this game. Now, more substitution from the pressurizing side. That is Manzini Wanderers. Now, out is number 5. That is Wanda Tego, Samba Chaiva, the veteran. He's going to be replaced by the number 17. That is Gift Ngambule. Then number 20 is in as well. Talk about Mtunzi Motsa. So experience being thrown in, and talk about Mlawa also. Some of the players with confidence and also with high potential to change the game.
Yeah, of course. I mean, especially Mlamun, and it looks like he's being sent to go and play forward as a striker. So you can tell that they believe that they can get a goal this one side.
Wow. Number 22 is getting ready to come on for Moneni Pirates. Let's see if this is a chance for them maybe to maintain strength at the back. But yet to make that substitution now. Fundo at the back. Cleared is the Buccaneers to avoid the pressure that they have been receiving. What a player, General Flachavo. Marvelous to watch how he controls that midfield, protecting also the back four. little bit of a confusion here in terms of decision making here. Was it a foul? Was it an offside? Was it Cedric at the ref in the center? Not happy with how the proceedings are going so far, urging them to hurry and not wasting any time. Now, 10 minutes away before the official confirmation of 3 points from the Buccaneers, if they are to get the 3 points, because anything could change from now. So now, if you're a Wanderers supporter, you're wondering who are their next 5 games to play, Tony. They have got teams like Young Buffaloes, Ubombo Sugar, Tabanguru Celtics, and Bavani Highlanders. But quickly, the substitution out is number 17, that is Sbonero Vilagati. In number 27, that is Bizahi Erve Ihi. What a name, Tony. What a name.
Yeah, we hope he's going to fit in.
The viewers, wherever they are sitting, they are saying, and we're talking about the coming 5 games for the Wanderers side, Tony. Highlanders, Buffaloes, Ubombo Sugar, and Celtics. Tough fixtures ahead.
Tough fixtures. I mean, I would say, but 4 games without a win, without a draw. This is the 5th game, so it's going to be tough for them.
Now, for Pirates, we'll look at their games shortly as well, but Andy Nemamba is in contention here. Wins the ball, keeps the ball. Zahi, who just came in, also touched, made his first touch. Kolani teasing. Andy Nemamba against Zahi. He loses the ball, but it's back to Kolani. Oh, beautiful play from this Moneni Pirates side. Is he going to make a cross? But intentionally, maybe couldn't. Now, next 5 games for Moneni Pirates, Tony. Sisonke, Royal Leopard, Manzini Seabirds, and Nsingizin Hotspurs. An intriguing fixture there for the Buccaneers as well, Tony.
Tough games for them, especially for the game against Leopards and Nsingizin. But so we believe with the confidence about Cholagama games about winning, they can upset Labon Nsingizin.
I know we did say that, but if you're a Wanderers supporter, wherever you're seated, you're wondering, when last did we ever win a game against Moneni Pirates? In 2023, in May.
That's a long time.
Nearly 2 years without a win against Moneni Pirates, that is Manzini Wanderers. And on that day, 2-1, because the way the game ended, Tony, you would have to say 5 more minutes if it was to be added then. Probably Pirates could have equalized that. Look how happy they are with the placard City St. Gladys and then Ukarira over Gladys. It's a message to say, Tony, it's a game of football. Don't take it at heart.
Of course, but for Wanderers faithful, it's not easy to accept it.
Now, Kolani, 6 minutes to go. It's a foul. No, really, the ball has been out. And it's a corner kick for Moneni Pirates. And, with 6 minutes to go. These are the moments, Tony. We did talk about lapses in concentration. But so far, they are enjoying it, the supporters, Pirates.
Of course, Bafana enjoy Fabrice. They are leading. Of course, they're expecting a second goal as well. But if they don't get a second goal, a win for them is good enough.
General loses the ball. Taken by the Wanderers side. Oh, beautiful play from the number 27. That is number 19 rather. That is Malande Gwebu. Showing what a game he's had so far. For me, I think, Tony, if you have to talk about 3 players potentially with the man of the match, he's up there alongside Kolani and also Stole, including also the goal scorer the goal scorer Masiga.
Yeah, of course. I mean, they perform better than any other player in the field, and all of them they deserve at least a recognition.
Now, could this be a chance for the Wanderers side? Header in the box, but struggling are the two players from Moneni Pirates, Manzini. And there was a little bit of collision against his teammate Shongwe, and once again a view of how they just picked it up in the air. There's a little bit of harsh contact between Shongwe and Manzini. Semelane Magagao. Now, let's talk about how this game could change.
Yeah.
If the remaining 4 minutes, if it doesn't really change in terms of how Pirates are defending, we could see a draw here, Tony.
It is possible because he wonders about the pressure. It's so unfortunate that it's not really, but pressure, anything can happen. If mhlambe baqale badlala kanje na first half, ngabe sikhuluma story lesi.
Requirements of the seemingly Manzini just down there on the ground. He seems to be struggling in terms of concentration. Look at that colorful Moneni area of the Manzini side. So if you're a Buccaneer in the kingdom and you're a Buccaneer outside the country, I'm sure you had a beautiful weekend, because as far as we're concerned now, because the game is not over, the Buccaneers could walk away with 3 points. Who said they're not a big team? Who said they're not a crowd puller? Watch the space. These are the Buccaneers. That's the moment where Ngambule shared that moment, and the clinical young Masiga with a cracker. What a finish, what a beauty to take a lead. Look at Sikemkonda with that clearance that was weak, but the finish for me stands out as the best in this game. Sita tries to clear, fails, and Tony, the goalkeeper couldn't do anything.
There was nothing he could do there. I think it was a top-class finish with the laces. In any other day, you would expect the player to finish with an instep because it's inside the box. But with the laces, it's a little bit difficult to finish with the laces inside the box. But it's a top goal.
Who said they are not a big team? And who said he's not one of the best coaches? And that is the question being asked by many of the Moneni Pirates side. And this man has been there for some time, the team manager. Sometimes also applying as head coach in cases of emergency. Loyal servant of the Buccaneers. We are in the dying moments of this encounter. Just a minute left before we come to the conclusion. Now let's see if there is any last moment surprises. Waiting to see if there'll be any additional time, because Fundo cross, but corner kick for the Wanderers side. Fundo, a really good game as well in terms of as far as the Wanderers side is concerned. Semelane is back on the field there, rushing to defend his side. If it's in, we're back to square, and that lead just disappears. Cleared by the ever-present General. Ngambule. We're already into the 90 minutes of this game, but a foul has been given. 5 minutes additional time. 5 minutes, meaning in the next 4 minutes and probably 45 seconds, the Buccaneers will celebrate officially their victory. Tony, how would you overview the game so far?
Yeah, I think first half both teams were struggling to play, and second half, my color, when they would see the whole condition of the game change. And we've seen after that, he want us what the answer consider. Then they started pushing up in numbers, getting into the Pirates' danger area. Hence, we are watching the last 5 minutes. They are also hoping with Bangal Channel goal. But all around, we watch a very brutal game, especially the second half.
Especially the second half has been the changing moment of this encounter. Which has been asked about this man here, the Mozambican, saying, does he have what it takes to change the story of the Buccaneers? Here are your results. He's been charged since December last year, and they haven't lost a game since the beginning of 2026. Their last defeat, of course, was against Celtics, Tabangulu Celtics in December, 15th of December. So since then, 2 months in a row, about 8 games now, they're just cruising. You did talk about Kagumbu, Tony. Here he is, Kigan Kagumbu.
Yeah, but expected was but I'm a little bit earlier with the one player who had a yellow card already early in the first half. So I thought maybe the coach will not want to risk that and I'm forgetting. But I think now he's running down the time. So give him a few minutes to play. It's okay.
Now Regan Kagumbu out, and then we talk about Togozis, the general one. Because they are many Togozis, but this is a general one. Being out of the field, I think what a player also is to watch. Veteran in doing all the kind of jobs you expect him to do. Regan Kagumbu. And what I was saying, is he bringing on the field of play? Is it calmness, Tony, in these dying moments, 2.5 minutes?
Of course, they're trying to protect what they have. They have the goal. It's only 3 minutes to go, so try and protect that.
It's a chance for the Wanderers side. This could be the last moment. Number 14 there, Fundo. Tackle shot! Oof. Was a chance. Now Masego. Fundo is there. Oof. There's a chance, Tony. What's your take on that, Tony?
Have a touch, control the ball, have a touch and put it low. Because they are facing liquid love. Now we rush that shot and it's over.
Oh wow. Moment of regret by the Funda number 14. Just to take a shot, couldn't take it. Yes, you are not selfish, but there are moments where you are required to be. Moments like this, chance should be given. Short, but so there's nothing to be worried about. Smiles on their faces. They are within reach. 3 points, and they jump to 7th of the league in terms of lock position. Any seconds from now, Cedric Dimane will bring this encounter to an end, but Muhlesiaya will fancy his chances here. Let's see. Oh, beautiful play by Sunboy. And moments of this encounter, too short. Zerhi. Cleared by Spamandla. Ngambule. It's a chance for the Wanderers side, but just inches away for maybe one of the clinical touches. There you have it, Tony. We have come to the conclusion of the second Yellow Sunday of the year for the year 2026, with Moneni Pirates walking away with a victory. And thanks to this man, who also has been in charge for some time. We talk about also this young man right here, that is Masiga, the goal scorer with a beautiful finish. Bonga Masiga, he knows what it means for them to get 3 points. He knows that they are within reach, and he knows that 3 points once again means that they are yet to lose a game in the calendar of 2026 when it comes to the M10 Premier League. They are a side to fear, they are a side to watch. When you look at where they are standing and see how the supporters have been behind them, they are quite intriguing to watch. Moneni Pirates 1, Manzini Wanderers 0 here at the Master Sports Center. Tony, what a game it was.
What a game, I mean, especially for second half. We saw both teams going at each other, especially Wanderers the last 15-20 minutes. I mean, especially second half. But for Moneni Pirates, yes, they were patient.
Familiar face, Tony, yes?
Yeah, not a happy face. Not a happy face, of course. If you lose the game, you won't be happy. But second half, we watch a beautiful game from both teams, attacking football, of which we want to see, even though we're expecting to see goal speed.
The question I have for you as a Wanderer supporter, the question to answer to you from you rather, Tony, is this a sinking ship for the Manzini Wanderers side? Maybe we'll talk about that, but let's talk about the man of the match. 2.5 in terms of the money, the young man has worked for it.
Yeah, I mean, it is everything. I thought if they were not going to give it to him, they would give it to General, but it is everything. I mean, well taken goal, contributed on the team's win today.
All right, talk about also the team's pro, CEO or rather, enjoying with the a couple of players who also are there to watch the team. That's the young man who managed to get that goal. Let's take a look again, once again, at the goal. Sife tries to clear the ball, but take a look at this from Gambule. Sets the ball, bang.
Yeah.
Masiga finishes it with a heavy. Technique, cleverness, beauty, pace, positioning. The ball had everything to it.
Yeah, I mean, costly mistake from Sihle. Experienced defender, costly mistake, but it's a well-taken goal. I mean, from with the laces, you're expected to use the instep there, but he went with the laces, and there was no stopping him.
Now that's the moment that highlighted the entire 90 minutes here at the Mavso Sports Center. The goal that was scored just inches within the second half, and look what it does. The tradition is, if the game ends, they go to the side of their supporters to say, we've done it, to say, we are going to keep on doing it. And those are the Buccaneers with their beautiful 3 points. And their supporters have been coming in their numbers, and the remaining games of the season, it is indeed a sign that they are a side to watch. And especially on a yellow Sunday, where Eswatini TV Sports, in conjunction with the Premier League of Eswatini, have once again entertained you with a beautiful game that saw the Buccaneers getting 3 points. Thanks to those who made it to the stadium, Tony. What a game it was. The attendance quite clinical as well. The attendance was quite amazing, and everyone enjoyed. All right, it is a chance now to go to our field reporter, Linda Dlamini, who standing next to him is a couple of now chances to hear what are the coaches saying, what are the interviews in terms of hearing what this game means. According to him also, it's a chance that we might listen also to the man of the match. Over to you, Linda Dlamini.
Thank you so much, Fabrice Msonera na Tony Tabete. Full time lapha eMavuso Sports Center lapho khona iMoneni Pirates inqobile ngeligoli eCanzeni. Nginaye ke man of the match lo dlale inzima lenkulu kakhulu ku umdlalo wanamuhla Msuthu. Congratulations wine yona iman of the match namuhla. Tough game, derby, breaking rights. Nako konke.
Tough game indeed, but ngibonge manje lesafakile as a team. Angisingedwa silo so ubonile nawo ukuthi angibaka kakhulu performance ye team le nami ngithukile ukuthi ithela ke ngiyabaka kakhulu.
Ukhuluma ukuthi performance ye team le performance namuhla solokuqalelwa naliviki kunetinkulumo ukuthi awukho ku national team akaqedzine amandla lokho ukuthi awukabidwa ku national team.
No, kude nalamancane amandla lokwathethe lokho ngimotivate ukuthi angisechubeke ngisebenze more ngawukhona ukuthola i chance nami national team. Yeah, lakho kwayela manje vele athi ngeke
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
Ngiyoke man of the match nguye Saneliso kaMbule. Just number 9 wayo Moneni Pirates uyahagana wagana na coach wakhe. I'm congratulated because udlala inzima lenkulu kakhulu namuhla. Now I'm with the coach of Moneni Pirates. He's a legend of Manzini Wanderers, Matthews Chaka Madlazi. Coach, what a game. A very, very tough game against your former side. What a game.
Yeah, it was a tough game, and we knew very well that it's going to be a tough game. We prepared ourselves different than other games. As I said, it's Manzini Wanderers. I played for Manzini Wanderers. It's my team, but I'm working here, and I had to do what is supposed to be done. But I'm happy that we beat a team that didn't make it easy for us. So I congratulate Manzini Wanderers. I congratulate Nyanga Shope for the few days that he had. He managed to assemble a good squad and they came hard on us. That's why it was a tough game. And I also want to thank the supporters that they came here to give us more power. And we'll keep on working hard game by game to see if we can collect points.
Last one, coach. The 3 points, and now we are on 27 points. There's a difference of 11 points between you and Manzini on first place. What does this 3 points mean to you?
They mean a lot. They mean a lot. We are those 3 points. These 3 points, they are making us dream. But to get there, I know it is going to be difficult. But we'll do our best, at least to finish in the top 4. Our aim is top 4. Whatever happens after that, we'll just say thank you to God.
Thanks, coach.
Thank you very much.
Former Manzini Wanderers player who's now a coach of the Moneni Pirates. My rivals are Manzini Wanderers. Talking of Manzini Wanderers, here is the prodigal son, Manzini Wanderers. Coach Nyanga Ezizwe Hlope. Coach, a very, very tough game, but loba bukela. Ungathi khona lithemba lelikhona kulo 1-0 against Moneni Pirates.
Sibaphile leligoli nje sibaphile vele. Kodwa ke lengingakusho lama players wonke umuntu une mistake. But yasu rely ku mistake lekayende namuhla. Ngoba ngiyabona sitawuwina. Ensaqala wina sitawuwina nomphela. So mina nje kwami lengingakusho ngincestela ama players ukuthi leli goli kube i mistake asikuthathe kanjalo hayi bese sesibuka umuntu ukuthi usidlisile singasho kanjalo ngoba mina ngisho kanjalo ngithi sibaphile leli goli fanele silungise otherwise ngifike ngiyabona langa lesi5 kodwa sekuyabonakala lokho ukuthi bangadlala labantu.
Coach, ukhuluma ukuthi bangadlala labantu. Last question. Una 7 points and lama games aya ngekuncipha.
Ama games mangakhi nyalo ama games angi12. Ku12 ufa phela ama games lawa angi12. If mina ngifuna kusebenza fanele ngithole 8 wema games. 8 times 3.
Kule performance namuhla ku possible.
Possible lo. Hawu possible. Ngoba nangathi akusi possible sengibulala labafana.
Thank you so much, coach.
Yabonga.
Ngo coach Nyanga Ezizwe Hlope, coach Manzini Wanderers. Uthi possible the remaining games ukhuluma nga 8 games lekumele ukuthi bamthole. Ukwendile before angakwenda ini kulomnyaka wa 2025 2026 asadi. Only time will tell ukuthi Manzini Wanderers itaw survive a relegation or but relegated for the first time ever. Moneni Pirates iwona Chaka Madlazi ukhuluma ngegap between yena na number 1 kuyo M10 Premier League. Kodwa ngilawubisela tinzambo kuye Fabrice Msonera nalo lonke libandla lebesebenza nalo la ku touchline. Ngisikhumbuzo nguyenzo ngilunga amacwele. Ngithi nje Fabrice naye Tony Tabethe ngibisela ku commentary booth ugoqode tinzambo.
Now, thank you very much, Lindo. Good, Master Dlamini. Quick one. Let's take a look at how the game overall played. 48-52 ball possession. But I'm more concerned on the second row. Shots on target, shots on goal, 6-4. Is that a true reflection of the game?
Yeah, of course, through the reflection, Mabwa would say Wanderers bese Kalakbang on second half, so bese Konak figure boxing le Moneni. Meanwhile, Moneni had all the time, had all the chances good to being in get a little goal. So in the pole position, we are bona ukuthi Wanderers nayo bese iqala last 20 minutes bese cishe ngayo ngathi yahlasela. So ngicabanga ukuthi Moneni we expected ukuthi it will have the ball and will score more goals.
Based on the corners, especially in the second half, 7 against 3, and then it changes. The story says there were more chances created in the second half. Now, before we wrap up, you heard from Coach Klope. We are chabula in turning at a comment. They can make it next season.
Lenguthanza kongule uyabona ukuthi umotivated and he believes ukuthi banga survive.
This finish from Bonge Masiga, what a finish. The composure, the technique, the beauty. This clever boy has a lot to offer in the near future.
It's a well-taken goal, but it started from Mkonda. Uklerisha in steps so that the ball ayithola ngalo igeja. So kwigeja kwakhe kwende ukuthi iMoneni ithole lithuba lokushaya goal.
Ngambure with the assist, avoiding to be selfish in that moment. And there you have it. That's how the story concludes here at the Mavso Sports Center. Moneni Pirates, for the second time again this season, have managed to hit the ground running against the Manzini on the side. For those who are living happy, it means you are a Moneni Pirate supporter. For those who are living not excited, it means that's a Manzini Wanderers supporter. This was Eswatini TV alongside Premier League of Eswatini, bringing you live the game here at the Mavso Sports Center in the company of 20 Tsabiti.
Mswatu inkosi ithula akayithathe akahambe nayo akayithathe yodenza bakhe wone akayithathe
Noah tshela abantu ukuthi umhlaba uyabhubha khuluma kahle Noah Noah